Hi, thanks so much for joining me. Today we are talking all about Empties. If you haven't seen these videos before, it's when someone shows all of the products that they've used all the way to the end, where everything is empty, and they're quick reviews, which is what I love because someone's used an entire bottle or product and they know quite a bit at this point, whether they like a product and would recommend it or if they would repurchase it. So this video, I'm gonna try to do a one take, which means I won't edit anything unless this runs out of battery or space on the card, because I can't remember how much space is left on here. So I will try to go through this without editing anything. So it's a little bit more pressure on me, but when it gets to editing, it's so much easier. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a bag here, and I actually have another container right there that has a couple of other items, which I probably should start with so I don't forget. But we have here a very well loved, it's a Christophe rubbing, it's a mask. Oh gosh, what is this called? Color Shield Mask. And I use this as my conditioner. Very nice. I liked it quite a bit. When I use the Christophe rubbing products, my hairstylist notices that my hair is in really good condition. So he can tell that I use high quality products on my hair. So I like that one. I would repurchase it, but I have something else. Actually, do I have that one in the shower? I'm actually trying to finish the detangling Christophe rubbing. There's gonna be a lot of mistakes in here, but the detangler by Christophe rubbing, really beautiful fragrance. I forgot how beautiful that one smells, so I love it. It is doing a bit of detangling compared to the first time I tried it. I don't remember. I think a lot of people mentioned it doesn't really detangle, although I have to say my hair doesn't get tangled very often anyway, so that might be part of it, but I'm enjoying that one as well right now, but I would definitely repurchase that. And then we got this Relax COWSHED. Oh gosh, there's a little bit of my hair on there, sorry. This was in the shower. It's the COWSHED Calming Bath and Shower Gel. There's just a little bit left in there, and this is the one that I heard quite a bit about because I follow a lot of video content creators in the UK, and this comes from there. I did not exactly love this product. It was really watery, so you needed more, not really watery, it's just more watery than say something like something like Molten Brown. That one is very thick, not as much water, and I think Aesop, not as much water. So a little goes a long way with those. This one I needed to take a little bit more just to get some lather. So I don't think I'd repurchase it. It was okay, but not my favorite body wash. Okay, then we've got this bag with lots of items in here. This is a 111 Skin Harley Street Blended Gold Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask, and this is the box. So there were, let me see, I think there were 5 in here. Yeah, 5, and this is my favorite brightening mask. So I've used 5 of them. They're on the more expensive side. They're definitely more pricey, but also really effective. So I have purchased another one of these already, and I have them ready to go. I probably have about 3 left, and I would definitely repurchase these. I wait for a sale though on this because they do go on sale on various sites every once in a while, so I'll wait for a sale, because if you stock up and plan well, you don't have to buy it full price. Again, very effective brightening mask though. I like this one a lot. And I don't do a whole lot of masks, but I really like that one. Then we have here a CHANTECAILLE Purifying and Exfoliating Phytoactive Solution. I use this as you would use a toner, and I think I mentioned it before. The best way to explain this is that it is an express way for all of your other products. So I use this morning and night. One of my most frequently used, most frequently replaced products. I do receive this from CHANTECAILLE every once in a while, but if I don't receive one from them, I will definitely purchase it. That's how much I love this one. I would use it whether they sent me any or not. Actually, I would say that's the case with all of my CHANTECAILLE products. I'm lucky enough to receive so many beautiful items from them, but the things that I really use very frequently are things that I would also be very happy to purchase as well. But I just feel so fortunate to be able to receive some as gifts. Then we've got this Peter Thomas Roth Anti-Aging Cleansing Gel. I love this one. It's, let's read it again, oil-free anti-wrinkle technology, which helps visibly brighten with glycolic acid, salicylic acid, citric acid, extracts of peach, white oak bark, lemon, the N is wiped off at this point, lemon, lime, linden, grapefruit, and arginine for all skin types except sensitive. So I like this for some gentle chemical exfoliation. And I already have another one ready to go. I recommended it for the Sephora sale as well. I feel like I have a hair in my face, but I don't want to take up too much time to check in the mirror, but I feel like I make more mistakes speaking when I know it's only a one take video, which I haven't done, like I said, in a while. Then we've got this Oribe Superfine Hairspray. I picked another one up from the Sephora sale. I love this one. It is very fine, as it says, smells beautiful. Oh, there's a little bit in there. So maybe I need to keep that out just to use it up all the way, but I have, actually, there's another one that's almost done as well, but we do have a new one ready to go. Nice and lightweight, especially for heavy hair like mine. Any heavy products just weighs everything down. There's barely any product in my hair right now. It's just a really good blow dry that my hairstylist did. I just got my hair done, so if you saw the Sephora haul Get Ready With Me, that's the same makeup that I'm wearing. I'll list it below if you want to see that Get Ready With Me, because I found some really lovely products in that haul. Then we have another Chantecaille Rice and Geranium Foaming Cleanser. I love this one. A little goes a long way. I think this lasted me an entire year. I do use it with double cleansing, and I really love that one. In fact, I have another one already in the shower ready to go. That's where I wash my face. I know that there are some thoughts about washing your face in the shower versus at the sink because of the temperature of the water, but whenever I wash my face in the sink, the water goes down my elbows and ends up on the floor. Let me know if that happens to anybody else or if it's just me. I don't know. It's a mess when I wash my face in the sink. Then we have the Clé de Peau Concentrated Brightening Serum. This is the original one. I'm using the Supreme version, I think is what it's called. I want to say though, the bottle looks larger on the Supreme one. It's more expensive, but I think there's less in there. I'm not sure, but I really like it. So if it's effective, then that's fine. It's worth the price to me if it works, and right now it's working really well. So I would definitely repurchase some form of this. So right now I have, like I said, the Supreme, and when I run out of the Supreme one, I would purchase that one again versus this. Although I don't know if there are two available now or just that one now. I don't know, but I would purchase the Supreme. I hope I'm calling it correctly, naming it correctly. I think that's what it is. If I wasn't doing a one take, I'd check my phone right now, but I don't want to waste time doing that, so I'll list the one that I'm using below. Then we have the Christophe shampoo. This is the, oh gosh, this one's totally, there's no label left on here. It is the shampooing, wait, hold on. It's the cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt. So it's got those grains in there, which I really like. If I can get them closer to my scalp, that was my one complaint, not complaint, but improvement, is if we could get, I could get the grains closer to my scalp, because that's what I like. My scalp is especially itchy after I get it colored, which it is right now. I want to scratch the top of my head. So I really like it for that. And I love the way this smells. And there was a special limited edition scent in the summer that came out, which smelled lovely as well. But this is my go-to shampoo, which, as you can tell, I would repurchase this. I am lucky enough to have this gifted as well from time to time. So this is the one I would repurchase though. So if they didn't send me anything, I would definitely repurchase it anyway. So that's how much I like this one. And then we've got here, I'm just throwing things on the floor. Then we have here a Sephora Dry Clean Quick Clean brush cleaner. And I don't know why I didn't order it from the Sephora sale, but I did not. It's a nice one though. But I've been washing my brushes more often with Beauty Blender soap. So I think that's maybe why I'm not using that as much. And I feel like I have more brushes now. I've been gifted some lovely brushes, so that's another reason why I don't have to wash as many. No, that's why I don't have to clean as frequently as I did. Whew. Okay, let's keep going with, this is the Chantecaille Anti-Pollution Mattifying Cream. I love this one. I feel like I'm sinking too. I love this one for under makeup. It smooths everything over, and I tend to get more oily in the center, so this helps with that as well. You can use this with or without foundation. It says here it's a mattifying moisturizer that shields skin against toxic urban pollution and leaves skin looking refined and flawless. It does have a really nice feel to the skin when you've applied it. Apply in the morning to face, neck, and décolleté. So this is a lovely one. I already have another one, and that is another one that if they did not send me any, I would definitely purchase it. Then we have here, oh, I talked about this during the sale as well, and I thought this is going a lot faster. It's because I realized my husband was going to get some of this as moisturizer, and he said, what happened? I said, I didn't know you were using it too. So both of us were using this. I didn't realize. It's a really nice one. It's the Intensive Daily Repair Body Butter. It's the Eczema Relief with Argan Oil. It's a very lovely one. It's got the colloidal oatmeal. I really like this. It is fragrance-free. I believe it's fragrance-free. I think it is. I will leave information below if it's not, but it says apply as needed to soothe and comfort dry, irritated, or eczema-prone skin while strengthening and protecting skin's moisture barrier. So I would repurchase this. I have other body lotions and things I need to be trying out. So as soon as I'm done with those, we'll definitely pick this up. It's a really lovely one. Okay, I don't want to throw that one. This bottle or jar is glass. So let's not throw that one on the floor. Then we have this, oh, it's my Rose de May cleansing balm. Empty, but I was lucky enough to receive one recently, so I already have one ready to go. It's, like I said, the Rolls Royce of cleansing balms. It's very luxurious. It feels like a moisturizer. There's nothing oily about this one, and it does remove all of that makeup, but I do love to double cleanse with that and then the rice and geranium. So like I said, I have another one ready to go. Then we've got here this very sad looking Colorescience Sunforgettable SPF 50 blush in the shade, I think it's blush. And the reason why it's totally empty is it went through the washing machine. Because I keep this, oh wait, just kidding, there's some stuck in there. I keep this in my pocket sometimes for extra SPF. So if I'm out and about or in the sun and I know I need to reapply sunscreen, especially right here, I'll just use this and apply it, and it's not greasy. It provides nice color. Sometimes it's too much color, but that's fine, and not in, because I want coverage, that SPF there. So if I could find an SPF stick for the face that's not greasy, actually I was looking for one during the sale. I couldn't find one because I know I've tried a couple of them and they have like a greasier feel to them. That one doesn't. So let me know if you can recommend an SPF stick that doesn't come across as shiny or greasy on the face. I'd love to know. I don't know if Colorescience has one. I should probably look. But I did repurchase that. So I already have one ready to go. It'll probably end up in the washing machine again because I do put it in my pocket to reapply. I should probably put it in my bag, but I love that shade. It's really pretty. There's a deeper shade as well that I'll use as a pop of color. You can use this, I think, on the lips as well. That one's too light for me, but the deeper one works. Then we have here the CHANTECAILLE Ultra Sun Protection Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 45 Primer. I love this one. I already have a backup of it. It's the one that I use under makeup when I don't want my makeup to be impacted by sunscreen, because I have several sunscreens that leave a white cast and then I kind of have to correct with powders that are deeper or bronzers, things like that. But this one is sheer, so you can't see it on the skin. It's really beautiful. But yeah, I would definitely, actually I have two as backups, so they're already ready to go. I love that one. Would highly recommend it. Then we have the Diorshow Pump and Brow, which I purchased from Sephora on the sale, but I did notice they're low in stock everywhere. So I'm trying to figure out what's happening with this. Someone did mention they may be reformulating or doing something with this, but it's in 002, has quite substantial hold and also builds volume, which is why I love it so much. It has been my go-to. So if the other high-end brow products are not strong enough hold for you, I would look at something like that if it's still available. Okay, let's keep going. We have a few more things. We've got this CHANTECAILLE PM. This is the, oh gosh, what is the name of this exact thing? Oh, Gold Recovery Intense Concentrate. I can never remember the name. But this is the one that you use for, I think there are 4 of these, and you use them nightly until they're up. I think it's 28 days, something like that. Each one lasts a week, and this is really beautiful for just refreshing the entire skin. I don't do any treatments outside of the home. I just do home treatments, and I consider this as like the same cost as a facial. It is more expensive, but they're really beautiful results. It's gentle on the skin. I love this one. There's an AM version as well. So I love the combination of both of them. So that also allows me to kind of back off other skincare for the time that I'm using that, just to refresh the skin. It's a really pretty one. In fact, I love the entire gold line by CHANTECAILLE. It's so pretty. Then we've got the Beauty Blender. This is an unscented solid. I accidentally ended up with the lavender ones. I don't know how, but this was a really nice one. I clean all my brushes with it, including this Shiseido brush, which many of you have. So I use this with a cleansing mat and I get all the makeup out of there. What's great about this brush, by the way, is that it doesn't absorb a whole lot of makeup to begin with. So when you go to wash it, there shouldn't be that much in the brush, unless you wait a long time to wash it, which you probably shouldn't. But make sure that you use this kind of soap with it, because it really gets all the makeup out of there. But I love this also for other brushes. So I don't actually have any beauty blenders anymore. I just like the soap to clean the brushes. And then we've got, oh, so I've repurchased that as well. And then we have a Rodial Jelly Eye Patch, which freezes and smooths. I don't really use eye patches. I think I used this, well, I don't know how many I had, 3 of these. It was nice, but not something I need to repurchase. I like the CHANTECAILLE gold eye patches. I just like those better. Those are quite effective. So those are the ones I would repurchase. And then we have here the Merit foundation stick. I forgot to include this in the recommendations video. It's really nice. It's in suede. And the reason why actually they sent me a new one, which was nice, because this one reached the end and then it fell off. So this is pretty much, I'm going to call it to the end. Oh no, actually that reminds me of something that just rolled behind me, but because I don't want to stop the video, I'll just talk about it and then maybe I'll show an insert. But oh, back to this Merit product, really nice. So I love this for virtual meetings because it's such a quick application. It goes under the eye, and this is the only one of my foundation products that can serve as a concealer and a foundation at the same time. Really quick application with their brush. This is a lovely brush. So I would recommend getting this and this together because you just sweep, sweep, sweep. It's quite hydrating, would be really nice on drier skin, on more oily skin, though it might move around a little bit. So just know that it's probably suited for more normal to dry skin versus more oily skin. But yeah, really quick application. I have mine in the shade, did I say suede? It's got a little bit of peach, so it's got color correcting as well for under the eye and those dark areas. And then the other product I wanted to talk about was, I'll just hold one up because I have so many. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 to 7 of these rolling around here somewhere in various shades. It's the Clé de Peau. It's the older one that I have in Mocha. It's empty. So even though it reaches the end, like I'm going to call it empty because you can't just apply it like this. You have to go in and get some of the, what's the word I'm looking for, not residue, but the excess that's in the bottom of it. So I'll continue to use a brush to apply it, but I'll still call this an empty. I'm still using one that was an empty because there's still some excess in there for emergency purposes or for travel. But it's Clé de Peau Mocha, and they have the new version, which has a brightening ingredient in it. So I really like that it has that. The color is a little bit different than the original Mocha that I have. Actually, I think this is the second iteration because I think there was no sunscreen in it originally. This is the one with sunscreen, and then there's the brightening one. Anyway, I still love it. The new version is beautiful as well. Nothing beats the Clé de Peau concealer, especially right up front with texture. Other concealers that I use look really nice, like the first hour or two, but then they'll start to pucker and get that, I think they call it orange peel. But okay, well, we almost made it. The card got full, so it just stopped recording. There was no more room on it. I thought that might happen. We almost did it. So this is like a one take kind of. So we'll go ahead and just continue without cutting the rest of this, but I was able to pick this up off the floor. This is the one I was talking about, Mocha. We've reached the end of this. So it is really the best concealer for up front, especially if you have texture it just looks beautiful on the skin. It's got such an opacity to it without building texture. And I think that's why this one is so good, because other concealers are good, but the level of coverage that I need requires me to add more, and then that's why I get the texture. This one doesn't require a lot of layers. It's just like one layer does a lot and it doesn't build the texture. So I think that's why I continue to come back to this one over and over again, and it wears really well over time as well. So even when oils start to interact with this concealer, it doesn't become obvious. And that's what I find with a lot of concealers, again, that I see that look great on initial application, they look good an hour into it, but then as the hours go on, the makeup just becomes more and more evident. So that's why I rely on the Clé de Peau, and will go back to that one over and over again. I look for that one on sale whenever it's on sale, because it does pop up on sale at various retailers. In fact, Clé de Peau will have their own sale, but just keep an eye out, especially on my community tab, because I do post frequently loved or holy grail products that are on sale here and there. So make sure to follow and subscribe if you'd like to see those postings on the community tab when they do pop up, so it's timely. But that is it for my empties. So let me know what you have been loving, what's empty for you, what's something that you go through quite a bit, because that means that you really love it and it's worth the money. I'd love to know. But that is it for today's video and for this one take kind of. Thank you so much for bearing with me. It's always a little more interesting to see kind of my thought process, or me to watch my thought process, because my mind does kind of trail and I really have to focus when I do videos like this. But let me know if you enjoy these one takes as well. But that is it for today's video, so please take care of each other, stay well if you enjoyed this video. If you learned something, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you next time.